Let's see how these two teams play in this game as they prepare for the opening kickoff. Whittington fields it at the 2. Makes it to the 22-yard line. So let's see what the offense can do as they come out onto the field. On the throw, incomplete pass. And he let his receiver a little too much.
One of the things you look for when you have a young quarterback is how he releases the football. Here you can see he releases the ball a little bit early, a sign that he wasn't completely comfortable with what he was seeing.
They go to the left for a nice gain. They're about 4 yards away here on third down. The 29-yard line.
Just a good showing on all 3 downs by the defense. That should fire them up.
James awaits the snap. Signals for a fair catch. The Buckeyes have got a guy at quarterback that is a true leader. We found that out this week talking to him.
We sure did, Brad. It was interesting this week as you and I prepared for this game, finding out that he called a players-only meeting without any of the coaches just to get this team focused and let them understand what it takes to go on the road and to win this kind of game. And when you have that kind of leadership, you got a real chance to be able to go on the road with them. You know, nothing makes a defensive coordinator happier than seeing a corner make a play like that. Great technique. He's in position. He knocked that football away. It's almost as if he's closing one side of the field down to his defense.
And a nice catch there before he stepped out of bounds.
A quarterback's best friend is a receiver he can count on to catch the ball every time he drops back to pass.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 45-yard line. He makes it to the 48-yard line. He's going to go for the home run. Doesn't get there. Nobody was going to catch up to that one.
This guy needs to just calm down. He fired that one about as far as he could throw it.
Third down now, and they need to get it inside the 45. Pulls down the catch, and he's got room here. And they make the stop at the 44-yard line.
If you're the defense, who do you try to cover this guy with? He's too fast for most linebackers. He's too big for most corners. You have to rely on your safeties, who generally aren't very good in one-on-one coverage.
He's out of bounds around the 42-yard line.
That'll make it
second and 7. Ball on the 42-yard line. And he carries the ball for a nice gain. Here's the 8th play of the series. Looks like someone got a head start on the line. It'll be third down again after that penalty.
And now they have more yards to pick up for the first down.
And here's another third down. And the safety with the interception. He's hit and got away.
Sure did. He saw that he was going to get hit and just threw one up for grabs. He's got to learn to take the sack.
and 10. Ball on their own 33. Takes it up the middle for a nice run.
That's good for gain of 7 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
He wants it all. This one will fall incomplete. So it's 3rd down now, and they're going to need about 4. Throws, and it's incomplete. Logan was the intended receiver on that pass. That'll make it 4th down, and they're going to have to punt.
The defense held their ground on that play. The quarterback just wasn't able to find any open receivers.
Donaldson will be the return man. Calls for the fair catch. Oregon's loving this crowd support, and they get it week in and week out.
That's one thing they can count on every single time they play in this stadium is creating an environment that's going to allow them to play with an edge on defense. Great start to this game. Now let's see if they can just continue it.
Let's see if he can shake off that pick that he tossed last time out.
Anytime you give the ball away, it's a disappointment. So these guys want to show that they can hang on to it.
Tackle at the 27. A nice job on the offensive line, and they pick up a gain of 8.
That'll bring up 2nd and 2.
Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the 1st down. Tackled after decent pickup.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Run up the middle. From their own 39-yard line. 2nd down. Runs it again, and he stopped short of the line of scrimmage. And the defense just swarmed over him on that one.
Yeah, they were able to penetrate the offensive line and get to the running back before that play even had a chance.
From the 45-yard line. 1st down. And this is the 8th play of the drive. And he's tackled at about the 33-yard line. From the 33-yard line, it's 1st down. Decent run here, right side. So he holds on to it and gets a good 5 yards. Here's play number 10 on the drive. Fires complete over the middle. They'll bring him down at about the 17-yard line.
That was a good reaction to the blitzing linebacker. That's what you like to see out of a young quarterback. He just has to ignore the pressure and get the ball out of there on time.
He's taken down right around the 14-yard line. And this is the 12th play of the drive. We played one quarter. No score here. And we welcome you back to the action here. Just about set to start the second quarter. He gains a couple of yards on the carry. They line up for another third down, and they've had no problem converting their first two. And he's hit immediately. This is the 14th play of this drive. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That was a very good all-around effort. The running, the blocking, the entire package. A well-deserved score.
They got to him early, but didn't get quite enough of him. He splits the uprights with the extra point. A 14-play, 81-yard drive, and a touchdown as a result. Ohio State, the kick. The Buckeyes wideout out with an apparent injury, although he might make a comeback before this game's over. He's to the 20. They'll bring him down at the 25-yard line. Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just one or two plays. The offensive line got a really good push there, allowing the back to pick up 9 on the play. Short yardage situation here. Second down and 1. Comes the kicker to try to tie this game up. He makes the PAT with a 3-play, 75-yard drive, and they come away with a touchdown.
You know, you always prepare your offense to think that you're going to have some success. These guys got to just come over the sidelines after touchdowns for touchdowns saying, man, I didn't expect it to be this easy.
They get a tie game at 7-7. And he just got stood up right there. There's a flag down, and it looks like this one's coming back.
This is the Clipper, receiving team.
Clipping is the call, and now they'll have to find a way to make up those yards right here. This is the point in the game where you don't want to make any mistakes that give the other guys a reason to feel more confident going into halftime. Let's find out.
Personal foul. Clipping. Offense.
That one will put the offense in a hole, and they'll try to get some of that back on this upcoming play. So first down once again, but a long ways to go after that penalty. A little bit of happy feet down there on the field. Let's get the call.
Ball start.
Maybe he got the cadence wrong coming out of the huddle. The coaches have a low threshold for mistakes like that.
They go right. He's tackled behind the line. Second down. They're deep in their own territory. They come out in a goal line set. Quick throw. He's tackled at about the 13. Not a bad little play there.
Yeah, this is a nice job by the quarterback reading the coverage and delivering a very catchable ball and allowing his receiver to come up with a nice game.
Complete. Brought down. Nothing doing. Dwyer is the punter. Signals for a fair catch. You always want to go in the locker room with momentum, so as we get closer to halftime, I think we'll see more and more attempts to create big plays. The 44. Nice pickup as they connect on the pass play.
Well, they look to be in sync right now. They're both reading the defense properly, and the result is a nice game.
It's second down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks. That's out to the tight end, but it's incomplete.
Sometimes when you throw it that hard, you can't control the accuracy all that well. He'll get it under control, though, in time.
He's at the 30. He's at the 20. The 10. Touchdown, Oregon! And he adds the extra point. Oregon is ready to kick it away. Smith from the 2. He's to the 20. Tries to get around the corner. And they tackle him at the 38. Not sure what the flag is about here. Let's get onto the field and find out.
Receiving team.
So they'll move back after that costly penalty, and they'll have to try to get that yardage back here. In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions. He might have a chance. He's out to the 30. He gets out to about the 37-yard line.
You talk about a dual-threat guy. This guy can hurt you in the air or on the ground.
From their own 37-yard line. First down. And he's tackled after positive yardage. And down he goes at the 41. From the 41-yard line. First down.
Give the defense all the credit here. They had that one snuffed out from the start. It could have been an even bigger loss.
He gets to about the 34-yard line. They need about 3 yards to get the first down here on third down. He makes his way out to about the 25. They move the sticks after another first down.
Impressive drive by this offense so far. I really like what they're doing by keeping this defense on their heels and moving the ball downfield.
Excellent open field tackle.
Looks like the defense played the run that time. With this offense, you've got to be ready for a pass on any down in any situation.
And he just gets rid of it.
Good job here by the defense. If you let this quarterback set and throw, he'll kill you all game. But they got excellent pressure on that play.
Second down and goal. 9 yards to the goal line. Gets to about the 8-yard line. A 1-yard gain by the halfback.
This safety is as vicious a player as you're going to find. He will make the tackle every single time.
He might not be able to get the pass off. Missed tackle. Runs through a defender, and he's in. Catch by the receiver for the touchdown.
Anytime you're near the red zone, you got to keep an eye for this guy. And they love going to him down here.
The extra point to tie this game up. And he hits the PAT. A 10-play, 86-yard drive, and it results in a touchdown.
Brad, not only did they put points up on the board, but I think it's the way they did it. That could be demoralizing for the defense.
14 apiece. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Whittington fields it at the 2. Welcome. He just took a licking. They ran the ball very well on their last drive, and it resulted in 6. Looking for his man, incomplete.
I mean, he has his wide receiver wide open. You spend all those hours during the week to be able to get prepped and ready to go. You got an open man like this, just step and deliver and make the throw.
He makes it out to maybe the 30-yard line, and he gets a yard on the run.
Well, those are the kind of hits that'll take some miles off a ball carrier.
Third down, 9 to go. Ball on their own 30. Stop around the 39-yard line. The offense didn't appear to be in sync on that series. The Buckeyes call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Donaldson back deep to return. He's taken down at the 37.
I think this defense right now needs somebody to try to lift up their spirits. They seem to really be just out there kind of going through the motions. And I think the last time they were out there where they gave up such a long drive has had an impact and an effect negatively on the psyche of this defense.
The defense got some pressure and forced a bad pass.
I think they've been a little bit more aggressive here with their pass rush, and that time it paid off with an incompletion.
From their own 37-yard line, it's second down. Stays in bounds to make a nice catch.
Not a real fancy play here, just a smartly run route. Good protection and a well-placed ball. Most times you don't need much more than that.
They didn't have much of a chance on that play.
Boy, this defense has a lot of speed. They're all over him by the time he caught the ball.
One more play now before we hit halftime, so they'll most likely throw one towards the end zone here. And he might want it all here, and does! And they intercept it. The junior safety. So at the end of the half, we're deadlocked right now at 14.
Glad to have you with us in the studio for the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Reese Davis and David Pollack here, completely locked in on that first half. If you love or at least just appreciate great offensive line play, we're seeing it in this game. The pass rush has been completely negated, and I know that you guys on defense talk not so much all the time about sacks, but affecting the quarterback. How big a deal is it?
Well, you got to find ways to make him feel uncomfortable. And you'd like to be able to do it with 4 people and not blitz and put your secondary at risk. But sometimes when you're not getting home, sometimes you got to bring a 5th guy. And you got to bring a guy maybe with a cornerback or a nickelback with more speed off of the edge. Right now, what they're doing is not working. They got to change it up. Maybe run some line games up front where people cross and stunt. But you have to affect the quarterback if you don't want him to pick you apart.
That'll do it here in the studio at halftime. We'll try to see if Pollack can bring a little energy in the second half. Got a lot of games to watch, including yours. Brad and Kirk ready for the second half.
Well, Reese and David, I know you're jealous. This is the kind of games you guys like to do. That's Thursday night. This is the big show. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. At the 30. Down at the 33-yard line. This one might be coming back, folks. Let's check out the penalty.
Receiving team.
That one's going to put him way back.
You just can't block a player from behind like that, or it's going to cost you.
Now's when you start to approach each drive thinking that if you take the lead, then the momentum you gain feels that much more powerful. Throws it in a hurry. He gets hit out of bounds. The 24-yard line.
He looked pretty cool back there. Even with the outside linebacker blitzing, he made an accurate throw, and the result is a new set of downs.
From their own 24-yard line. It's first down. Makes it out to about the 40. He makes it out to maybe the 43-yard line. Second down and 7. Ball on their own 43. Gets out to around the 45. He fights forward to about the 43. It's second and 8. Ball on the 43-yard line. Takes it up the middle for a nice run.
That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
They'll bring him down around the 32-yard line. From the 32-yard line. First down. Passing into coverage, and this one's going to be picked off. Another interception by this defense, and their sideline is really fired up.
Yeah, they didn't want this quarterback to be able to beat them through the air. And with 3 interceptions, I would say they are winning that battle right now.
quick throw. And he's tackled at the 44-yard line. So it's second down and about 2 yards to go.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
That's a great tackle at the 48. Moore picks up about 4 yards with the catch.
I think they were expecting a run on that play, Brad, and it allowed the quarterback to throw for just enough yards to get the first down.
It was a great read by the quarterback there to take the snap and throw it quickly to get the first. Throws quick to the receiver, falls incomplete.
Here's a case of a quarterback so eager to make a play that he failed to see the danger of that attempt and nearly gave the ball away.
From their own 48-yard line. Second down. Just throws this one away. Fires that quickly, incomplete. James awaits the snap.
Not only did that kick prevent a return, but now it's given them almost a full field in front of them. That's a super effort.
I think it says something about the quality of the preparation of both teams. But we're into the third quarter, and nobody's been able to pull away. Both sides seem to know what to expect. Up the middle for a nice game. Make it 100 yards rushing for him.
All I can say, Brad, is this guy is a workhorse. In a tight ball game, they continue to go back to him, and he continues to make play after play. And before it's all said and done, he's going to have to be the difference if this team's going to win the game.
He's taken down right around the 8-yard line. So the option keeper goes for about a yard. Third down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. Gains his way to the 19-yard line.
To be successful, you've got to be able to come through on third down, and that's just what they did with that big run.
And he's taken down at the 31-yard line. From their own 31-yard line. First down. Throws it to the outside. Makes the catch and gets out of bounds.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Right around the 46-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback.
Good stop there by the freshman. You got to be careful with this offensive attack because one missed tackle could mean trouble.
Second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 46. Down right around the 42-yard line. Here's the 8th play of the series. Fires quickly, and he's got his man. Makes the catch, but just not enough for the first.
Yeah, they're going to come up a little bit short here. Nice job by the defense of preventing this completion from turning into a first down.
McGuire is waiting for the snap. A lot of times you'll see teams start to clinch up a little bit when games stay close well into the second half. You need to stay loose, keep doing what you've been doing all week in practice, and execute when it's time. Caught out of the open. The 37-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 37-yard line. He's scrambling. He's tackled at about the 41.
The quarterback didn't see anybody open downfield, so he took it himself and picked up some decent yardage.
Quick strike, and he drops it. From their own 41-yard line. It's third down. And he hits him hard at the 43-yard line. So at the end of the third quarter, 14 apiece. Played 3 quarters even. Fourth quarter is going to tell the difference. Fires that, and he's hit immediately. Tatum picks him up 6 yards with a catch. They're about 4 yards away here on second down. About the 19. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Second down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 19-yard line. Again with the run. He makes his way out to about the 9. It's the 9th play of the drive. Take it from the 2. He's to the 20, and he's tackled at the 23. Both teams realize that when the ball is snapped, we're one play away from a very different ball game. And he's immediately tackled.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
It's second down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks. Makes it to the 44.
That makes it 1st and 10.
And they might be coming with a blitz here. He makes his way to about the 45. From the 45-yard line. It's first down. And down he goes at about the 43-yard line.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
He's at the 30. He's at the 20. The 10. And he will score.
Wow, he looked like a running back out there. And that's just what you want when you're calling the option.
The extra point to tie this game up. And he adds the extra point. A 5-play, 76-yard drive. And the result, 7 points.
Boy, this offense right now is just being physical, really controlling the line of scrimmage, and it's opening up some nice big lanes for the running back.
It's fielded at the 2. What a collision. This is when things get a little prickly. You need your playmakers to really come through here. Tries to set up a screen for the wide receiver. And they make the stop at the 39-yard line. We've got 1st and 10. Ball on their own 39. He's at midfield. He's at the 40. And they finally knock him out at the 33. A spectacular run.
There's a lot of running room there. This defense may have nightmares tonight about this running back running all over.
1st and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line. Just under 3 to go in regulation. Quick throw. He's at the 20. He'll bring him down. The 20-yard line. 1st down, 10 to go. At the 20. Fires out quickly to the tailback. And he's tackled at the 13-yard line. So it's 2nd down now. They need about 4 yards to pick up the 1st. Fires out to his receiver. Knocked out of bounds at about the 3-yard line. Late in the 4th quarter, 1-possession game. This is where poise really takes over. Whoever shows it will win the football game. And he tacks on the extra point. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Donaldson fields it at the 3. At the 30. He's taken down at the 32. The Buckeyes have got to be just a little bit careful that they lean too much on a star player here in this stage of the game.
Yeah, but having a quarterback that understands what this defense wants to try to do to slow this offense down is very, very important. Now you just got to stay calm, make good decisions, and move his offense down the field.
A little over a minute in the game. Steps out of bounds. Right around the 40. So it's second down and about 2 yards to go. He's at midfield. Gains his way to the 43-yard line. There's a strike complete. And he is drilled at the 35-yard line. Ohio State's going to have to use their second time out of the half. They need about 3 yards to get the first here on second down. And he tackles him hard at the 27. Fires it quickly. It's caught first down, and he's out of bounds. It's first and goal, and they need a touchdown. Throws it and is caught for the touchdown. He fired it out to his wide receiver, who made the grab and got the score.
When this guy's got time to throw, he makes the defense pay.
Here comes the kicker to try to tie this game up. And he hits the PAT late in the fourth quarter, and with that score, we are now tied. And the way things are going, we might be going to an extra session or two. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Excellent kick. Whittington fields at the goal line. They'll bring him down to the 33-yard line. Right now, this is like a race, a foot race. And I think the question is who's going to get there first.
How about watching these two quarterbacks execute their offenses? I mean, they're flawless up to this point. Great execution and playing with a ton of confidence. I think you're right. It's going to come down to that last possession.
You've got one team fighting for overtime, another one who wants this thing over with now. These seconds should be pretty thrilling. Throws. And he's knocked down immediately after the catch. From the 48-yard line, first down. Under a minute left. Takes the ball right. Gets to about the 47-yard line. And he gets a yard on the run. Oregon will take a timeout. That's their first of the half. Kicker has a chance to be a hero. The kick is up, and he got it. They lined up the kick, and they might just kick it short to prevent a long return. from the 2. He's to the 20. Tackle made at the 30. It's been a good one so far today. Let's see what happens here.
I don't know if they have the time to go for the win. They've got to be sure to get into the field goal kicker's range and get the game into overtime.
Even in a game this close, I think it's going to take something very unexpected to change the outcome. But that doesn't mean it won't happen. Quick out to his receiver. He's knocked out of bounds at the 48-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 48. So this is it right here. One last play and one last chance to win the game. If they can get the Hail Mary, they'll pull out the miracle win. We had a fight to the finish here today. 31-28, Oregon. This broadcast to a close. For EA Sports, Chris Herbstreit, I'm Brad Nessler. We'll see you soon for another edition of NCAA Football 14.